much. Obviously, there's a number of issues to kind of dive into. I don't know maybe which one you're going to start with, but offensively, where Malik, I got 19 of your first 25 points. They were most of your offense. What needs to happen to get other guys more involved?
I think better ball movement. You know, we go back to the Wright State game. I thought we had better ball movement and body movement, set screens. But you got to give Connecticut all the, UConn all the credit. I mean, I thought they were the most physical team. You know, both teams were battling early, but to start the second half, they just, they took us out of everything we wanted to do in terms of ball movement. And so I got to do a better job in getting our team in better. I can't make shots for them, but I gotta get them in better position to be better offensively.
Yep.
I guess is that, Mike, I think only 13 3-point attempts. It felt like guys were trying to find those windows and maybe couldn't. Does that kind of go into some of the same issues, just not being able to get the court spaced in ways that gets guys those shots?
Well, again, their team is very good defensively, and the looks that we did have that we didn't make. So it puts so much pressure on you to get stops defensively. We just got to get better offensively. I think defensively we did some good things, but we just didn't sustain it over the 40-minute ball game.
Yeah, but in terms of the foul trouble, X goes out after 2 minutes. How much did that kind of throw you guys off? What you want to do that?
Well, again, like I told X, he's got to keep. He had the 2 when I put him back in. I mean, the third foul was a foul. I mean, you take yourself right back out of the game after I put you in. I got to trust that you can get through the half with the 2 fouls, and it was clearly a foul. I mean, so that didn't help matters. X is a big part of what we do, and he's got to become better at running our team and be smart about not picking up fouls.
Following up on Xavier's foul trouble, what do you expect from the rest of the guards when that situation happens, and how do you evaluate it?
Well, we expect the other players to come in and pick us up and sustain what we're trying to do. I mean, it's 43-50. I think we cut it to 7, and we get a big rebound, and X, instead of him clearing, letting the traffic go, he tried to go through traffic. They tipped the ball and ended up a 3-point play. I thought that was the biggest play of the game.
Mike, what do you think? Clell didn't hit a 2-point bucket today, but then he was also sometimes going 1-on-3.
Well, again, I was a little disappointed. I mean, you look at his start for us. A lot of his workers come in the paint. It's like he didn't want any parts of it tonight, and I told him that. He's 7 feet tall. He's got to get in there and mix it up. And he kind of floated around on the perimeter shooting threes. And, that's good when you're up 20. Now when you're down, you got to get in there and mix it up.
Mike, how best do you explain getting beat on the boards 44-22?
Well, again, that's the difference. I mean, and that's been. Go back to our stats the last 3 games, that's been very glaring. And all it is our guards are not rebounding. We trying to leave it up to Ware and Malik to get all the rebounds. And between McKenzie, I think X and Galloway, we had 5 rebounds. And they, X, granted he didn't play in significant minutes. We got to do a better job of rebounding. I thought that was the difference in the game. They were the much better team aggressively in terms of rebounding and getting after us defensively. So we got to rebound and figure it out from here.
Mike, you played a team that won the national championship last year, and they could win it again this year. What do you think you learned most about your team today?
We've got to get tougher. We're not tough enough. Not yet. Not tough enough. We put so much pressure on our defense to get stops and then come down and have terrible offensive execution. And that's on me. I take pride in trying to keep everything balanced. So I got to do a better job in getting them in a better position to score the ball.
Yeah, and Coach Malik did have a really good game today. How do you channel that now going forward against big opponents?
Well, again,
big time
he's-
play coming up.
You know, I think that's promising. You know, he played great against a great team. And he should build on that. You know, he did a lot of good things. But again, you know, keeping him out of foul trouble, that hurts. You know, when you don't have him on the floor. I thought he played well enough to keep us in the game, but foul troubles plagued him too.
In the back.
I guess to follow up on the rebounding, do you feel like from the guard side of rebounding, do you feel like it's an effort thing, is it something schematic? What are you seeing that's not like?
It's all effort. That's all it is. It takes a little more effort to stick your nose in there where toughness is. And, you know, we just got to get our guys in there to, you know, help rebound. I mean, it was glaring tonight that we just got out toughed, and you know, I don't like that. I got to figure it out.
Right here.
X's foul trouble obviously put CJ in a more expanded role today. Just what sort of progress have you seen from him the last few games, and what do you need to do to get him rolling from 3-point range a little
Well,
more?
again, it's not just CJ. I mean, Caleb, you know, Walker, all the guys that come off the bench, Gabe. You know, I mean, I trust when they come in that they can make plays and get things done tonight. But, you know, I mean, it wasn't working for anybody, you know, in terms of how we played. And, you know, I got to get that fixed.
I got a question. You have a question?
Yeah.
You know, okay.
No,
go ahead.
yeah.
And then we'll finish right here, all right, Coach?
Okay. Yeah, Mike, UConn's
Him and then-
starting guards, Newton and Spencer at 23 points, 18 points. What do you need differently from your guards in terms of defensive standpoint?
Well, to keep X on the floor, that might help. You know, I thought Galloway battled. He didn't play too bad. But, you know, their guards outplayed our guards, and X only played 13 minutes. So that's not going to help matters for us, you know, and that's not taking anything away from Gabe, because Gabe comes in and he competes. But X is a senior, you expect him to finish the damn game on the floor, not sitting next to me.
Last one.
Mike, are these the kind of games you guys need to play in November, December to get ready for the Big Ten?
Absolutely. You know, that's why they're scheduled that way. You know, we knew this game would be tough, but, you know, I was so anxious to get to the game just to see where we were as a ball club. Well, they kind of put us in our place, so we got to go and regroup and figure it out from there.